Hey guys, welcome to a special live class that I did on Instagram, and we recorded it for you as well. It was a class that was put live on Instagram in coordination with Pilates TV. They are based in Turkey, and they are doing a fundraiser for the victims of the recent earthquake, the devastating earthquake that affected Turkey and Syria. And so I did a 30-minute class for them, and then we asked people to donate. I wanted to be able to share the class with you. It's, I think, a really nice class to either start or end your day, or just take a break in the middle of your day. I did also write the notes for you guys, so you'll see those in the resources. If you would like to donate, the link on where to donate is in the description. And the amount does not matter. Any amount will help, so if you're able to, it would be great. So thanks, and enjoy the class. You are ready to go. We're gonna get started with standing work to warm up, and then we'll move down onto the mat. So to begin, guys, we're gonna start with a roll down. So take your feet about shoulder distance apart, have your shoulders open, and let's just take a moment to breathe. Inhale through your nose, and exhale like you're blowing through a straw. Continue to do this throughout the entire class, even if I'm not telling you to do it on every movement. Inhale through the nose, and exhale like you're blowing through a straw. Now, we're gonna roll down and kind of get our bodies warmed up. So breathe in through the nose, and then on your exhale, you're gonna drop your head, and you're gonna flex forward from top to bottom, and then you're gonna come back up, rolling all the way back up to the top. Let's do it again. Breathe in, and then exhale. Allow your spine to flex forward. Breathe in at the bottom, and then exhale, and come all the way up to the top. Let's do it again. Breathe in, and exhale forward. Breathe in, and exhale to come all the way up to the top. Guys, we're gonna bring our feet just a little bit closer together and turn them out. We're gonna do what I call a sumo squat. So your chest is lifted, you're sinking in through the center of your feet, and you're rising back up. Inhale down, and exhale up. We're gonna continue to do this to kind of get those big muscles warmed up. That will help us warm up our entire body. And I like to bring in exercises in my mat class that come from other apparatus, and also that come from the fitness world. So we're gonna come down and up 2 more times, and 1 more time, and hold it at the top. Let's warm up with a standing spine twist. Bring your arms out in front of you. You're gonna pull one elbow back, look behind you, think bow and arrow. And the other side, pull and come forward. The goal is to turn our ribs, keeping our hips pointed forward. And we're gonna use an inhale to turn, and an exhale to center. Inhale to turn, exhale to center. Let's do 4 more. And back, 3, and back, 2, back to center, and 1, and come back to center. Beautiful. Now, bring your legs about hip distance apart at the feet, and we're gonna do what's known as a curtsy lunge. So you're gonna come down with one leg going behind you. You got a little rotation in the hip here, and then come back up and go to the other side. Let's inhale to lower, exhale to rise up. So we got rotation in the rib cage. Now we're getting some rotation in the pelvis. We do a similar exercise standing on the chair. Come down and up, sink and lift. Let's do 4 more. 4, and rise up. 3, and 2, and 1 more, and then we'll move on and come up. And we're gonna go into a side bend stretch. So take your feet wide. You're gonna side bend to 1 side, and then switch. Bring your arm over your head, exhale, and reach, and reach, and over. I hope you're feeling really good. Reach, we'll move on in a second. Reach, 2 more, and over. 1 more time, over. Now, we're just gonna do the kind of side to side with our legs. So a side to side lunge, inhale down, exhale up. Think similar to skating on the reformer, and down, beautiful, and down, 4 more, sink a little over, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Now come to the center and place your hands on your quads right above your knees, and we're gonna do a little standing cat. So from here, you have a lengthened spine to start. You're gonna tip the pelvis and flex the spine, and then you're gonna lengthen back out. Exhale as you flex, bring your shoulders forward. Inhale as you lengthen. Exhale as you flex. Inhale as you lengthen. 2 more. Exhale to flex. Inhale to lengthen. 1 more time. Flex and lengthen. Now stay right there. You can even take your feet a little wider, and we're just gonna come down into what I call the Spider-Man stretch. So you're gonna sink to one side, come up to the center, sink to the other side. If it's too much to take your hands to the floor, you can simply keep them right on your quads above your knees and sink. Let's do 1 more to each side. Come over and over, back to center, and rise up with your upper body, but keep the bend in your legs. Just give me some hugs. Open the arms and wrap them. Reach and wrap. Breathe in and exhale. Switch the arm that's on top each time, and let's go for 4 more. Open and close. Can you sink a little deeper? 3 and close. 2 and 1 more. Reach and close. Beautiful. Now, you can bring your feet back together, shake it all out, and we're gonna come down onto the mat. So come onto the mat, and we're gonna lower onto our back. I'm gonna start an exercise that I named the 100 start. So it is the beginning of the hundreds. Upper body is down, head is resting, and we're just gonna do the start position for the upper body. So exhale up, hold this position. Make sure the arms are floating and soft. Breathe in, and then exhale, and lower back down. Exhale up, breathe in and hold, and exhale back down. As you come up, lower your eyes down the horizon, and down. Continue moving and think about keeping the tailbone heavy on the mat. We want to come up without tipping the pelvis back and tucking the tailbone. You want to keep that tailbone from moving. So it's the upper body that flexes, not the lower back. 2 more, just like that. 1 more. We're going to come up and we're going to hold this position, and you're going to bring your legs a little closer together. Now, if this starts to get to be too much in your neck, you can support your head with 1 or both hands. But if not, just hold it there, bring 1 leg into tabletop, and lower it down. Now the other. We're going to exhale as that leg comes toward us, and inhale down. Exhale up, and inhale down. We do 5. And lift. And 4. Keep it moving. Lift. You can give your upper body a break if you need it. 3. Just lower it down and come back up when you're ready. And 2. Keep the breath flowing. And 1. Now, put both feet down, and let's just lower down for a second. And give me a head turn with your head on the mat from side to side, just to take the kinks out of the neck for a second. Come back to center and show me that 100 start with your upper body again. Then take your feet so that you're just touching the toes on the mat, and then lift both legs and lower. Exhale, lift. Remember, you can support your head with your hands. And lift. And lower. 4 more. 4. And down. 3. And lower. 2. And 1. Beautiful. And bring it back down.
Take a breath in. If you need to turn your head from side to side once or twice, do that. And then you're going to come back up into that hundreds position. Lift the legs into tabletop, reach them out onto the horizon. So now we're in the full hundreds position. Bend the knees back in and place the feet down. Exhale to lift. Inhale to reach out. Exhale to bring it in. Inhale to lower down. You got it? Lift. As you reach, try not to let the pelvis go with the legs. Remember, we're keeping the pelvis in the same place the whole time. Reach. Keep moving. In and down. Let's do it again. Lift and reach. Draw in and down. 2 more. Lift. Exhale, reach. Come in and down. 1 more time. Lift. Reach away. Come in. Lower down. And lower your upper body down. Take your feet apart so they're in line with your sit bones, about hip distance apart. Bring them a little closer to your seat. And then push our hips up. And lower back down. So a little bridge lift. Exhale to lift. This should feel really nice on those hip flexors right now. And again, lift. And lower. Press into the heel as you lift. And lower. Feel the glutes and hamstrings activate. Up. And down. Let's do 5 more here. Press 5. And lower. And exhale 4. Keep the shoulders nice and open. And lift. The main pressure is in the heel as you push up. And down. Just 2 more here. Lift. And lower. And 1 more. And you're going to stay there. And then we're going to do our leg lift again. Bring it up. And down. And switch. And lower. Exhale, lift. And lower. Up. And down. Now the goal here, keep moving the legs, is to keep the hips from tilting or dropping. So you really want to push into that bottom foot as you lift the other leg up. Push. We got it. We've got 4. And 3. And 2. Now take a break if you need it, but if you can, hold that last leg up and lower the hips and lift on 1 leg. Lower and lift 2. Down and lift 3. The hips stay level. Exhale up 4. And 5. Keep it going. 3 more. 6. And 7. Now we're going to hold the last one up there. Woo! Feel the glutes and hamstrings working. Send that leg up to the ceiling. Bridge. Lower and lift. The leg now, not the hips. And 3. Flex down, point up. 4. And 5. We've got 3 more. 6. And 7. Exhale as it goes down. Last one. Fight to keep those hips up. Now place that foot back down. Take the other leg into tabletop. Lower and lift the hips. Press 1. And exhale up 2. Relax the neck and shoulders. 3. Push with that heel. 4. And 5. 3 more. We got this. 6. Press 7. Now hold the last one up there. Stretch the leg to the ceiling. Lower it and lift it. 1. Exhale down, point it up. 2. And 3. Keep the hips lifted. 4. And 5. We got it. 6. No problem. 7. 1 more. Lift. Put the foot down. Lower the hips. All right, let's flip over and work the other side. So, we're going to start with our hands stacked and our forehead on our hands. From here, you're going to lift your arms and your chest. Head and hands stay together. You're going to inhale up. Exhale down. The legs stay down, but they're active. They're tight. Lift and lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. So we're inhaling into that extended position. And exhale to lower. 3 more. And down. 2. Lower down. Lift. And lower. Now bend your knees. Your knees will be separated a little bit. And bring your heels together. Flex your feet. You can rest your head right on your hands. Now squeeze the heels and lift the thighs. Squeeze the heels and lift the thighs, lower them down. And up. And up. If you can inhale as you lift, exhale as you lower, we're going to use that same breathing when we put everything together. Lift. And lift. Squeeze those heels together. Give me 4. And 3. We got it. 2. And 1. Now we put it all together. You lift the upper body, you squeeze the heels and lift the thighs. And lower down. Lift up 2. Float those elbows up. And down. Keep the head and hands together. And down. Breathe in as you lift. And lower. 4 more. 4. And down. 3. And lower. 2. We have 1 more. Lift. And lower. Beautiful. So push back now into a shell stretch or child's pose. Arms forward, head down. Just take a second and breathe. I hope you're feeling great. Flip over, have a seat, take your feet as wide as the mat, hold your arms in front of you, and we're going to do a variation on the spine stretch forward. So breathe in. You're going to exhale, come forward, 2 and 1, pulse. Come back up. And again, forward, 2 and 1, and up. The movement is coming from the spine, so I'm flexing over. I'm not getting my shoulders into my ears. I'm keeping them relaxed. I'm using my abs to bring my ribs to my hips and come back up. And 3 more. And up. 2 to go. 2 more. Stretch. Bring it up. 1 more time, guys. And reach. Reach. And come all the way up. Now just scoot forward so you have enough room on your mat to roll back. You can bring your legs a little bit closer together so they're about hip distance apart. Let's put our arms back out where they were. And instead of going forward, we're going to go halfway back. So sink back and come back up. As I sink, I exhale and I draw my tailbone under using my glutes and hamstrings to start. And then your hip flexors and abs will kick in. Exhale back. Inhale, rise up. Go back as far as you can with your legs not leaving the mat. And come up. And without going all the way down onto the mat. We only want to go into a C curve. But take it back as far as you can. And up. Last 2 like this. Exhale back. Inhale up. It feels so good, doesn't it? 1 more time. Can we stay there? Hold it here. Bring your hands in. And we're going to punch across and back to center. Punch 2. A little rotation. 3. And 4. Use your exhale as you punch. 5. 6. Right back to center. 7. Get down a little further. 8. 9. 10. 11. Let's do 1 more. 12. Come forward and back up to the start. Take your feet wide again, as wide as the mat. Bring your arms out to the sides. Rotate toward one side for the saw. Flex over. Just stretch. Come back up. Back to center. Breathe in, rotate. Exhale, stretch over. Come back up. Turn back to center. Keep the breath flowing. You turn first. Then you flex over that leg. You come back up facing that same direction and then back to center. Inhale. Exhale over. Come up and center. One more to each side. Rotate and flex. Come up and center last time. Turn. Flex over. Up. Back to center. Now scoot your seat toward your feet. Take your hands behind your knees and come back into a balance. Off your sit bones. Open leg rocker with bent knees. Now you can straighten your legs if you'd like. I'm going to do it with bent knees today. So we start with the chest lifted. As you inhale, you sink back into a ball. Exhale forward and find your balance. Inhale back. Exhale forward and balance. So you sink and breathe in. You use your exhale to get those abs working to roll back up. Breathe in. As you come to the top, sit up so your chest is lifted. Then you flex and roll back. You come forward and balance. Are you getting it? Let's try it 2 more times. Roll back. Come up and balance. 1 more time. Roll back. Come up and balance. And release. Let's go down onto the mat, onto our side. So you can rest your head on your bottom arm, or you can bend that elbow and rest your head in your hand, or a pillow or towel if you've got it, to make your head comfortable. Get your body in one straight line from head to toe. You can use your top hand right here in front. Lift the top leg up as high as you can without hiking the hip. Flex the leg and pull down. Lift and lower. Up and lower. We've got 5 and 4 and 3, 2. Hold the top one. Now exhale, bring the bottom one to it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift up. 5. Shoulders relaxed. 6, 7. 1 more. Bring them down together and lift both. 8, 7, 6. Feel those obliques kick in. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now 1 more. 1. Hold your arm hovering, top arm, and side bend. 1. And down. And lift the legs and side bend. 2. And up 3. Try not to roll back. Try to keep everything square to the front. The hips, the legs, the chest, the shoulders. 3 more. 3. And 2. And 1. And down. Just come on over to the other side. Let's even ourselves out here. Right down onto the mat. Rest your head, body in one straight line. Lift the top leg, bring it down. 2, 3, 4. As high as you can get that leg without rotating it and without hiking that hip. 2 more. Last one, hold it up there. Bottom leg lifts. 2. Connect the inner thighs. 3. Don't go for the big toes. Go for the inner thighs. 4, 5, 6. Exhale as you lift. 7. Now they stay together and they both lift. 1 and 2, 3. Keep reaching those toes toward the opposite wall. That's it. 3 more. 3, 2. Don't give up. Keep working. Our side bend comes next. Lift and lower. Use that bottom arm for support. 2. Don't roll backward. 3. Exhale as you lift. 4 and 5. We got it. 6, 7 and 8 and down. Come on to your front from there. Take your arms in front of you, legs out and slightly open, turned out. Lift chest and legs and swim. Breathe in for 5 counts and exhale for 5 counts. So arms and legs are doing opposite lift and lower. Breathe in and exhale. Don't hold your breath. 2 more sets. Breathe in And exhale. We got it. One more set. It's tough, but we can do it. Now hold and release. Beautiful. Push right into a quad. So knees under hips, hands under shoulders. Breathe in. As you exhale, lift one arm and the opposite leg. Bird dog. And come down. Reach 2, 3, and bring it back down. Everything else should stay still. 4 and 5. Now we add. We reach, then we bring our fist to our knee underneath and flex the spine. Straighten back up and pull 2. Reach. 3. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull 4. And 5. And down. All right, opposites. Reach out and lower 1. Reach and lower 2. Reach. Come on, we got it. Find that balance. Last one, we're going to hold it. Pull under tuck. Reach back out. Exhale to come under, hand to knee. Reach back out. 3. And reach. Just 2 more. 2. And reach. 1 more. Tuck. Hold. And bring everything down. Walk forward a little bit. Tuck your toes under. And let's go from knees to feet in a plank. And then come back down. If this is too much on your wrists, do it from your forearms. Lift 2. And lower down. With control, exhale 3. And down. 4. Everything stays solid in the core. So you're not sagging through the back. You're not sagging through the hips. Your glutes are engaged. Your abs are engaged. 2 more. Extend. And back. Now 1 more. Hold it there from your hands or from your forearms. Hinge into a plank. Come back down into your plank. Hinge 2. So we get a little shoulder action in here. And 3. Add that to the core work. And 4. We have 1 more. And 5. Now again, hands or forearms, take your feet apart. Turn and do a little side squat. Come back. Turn to the other side and squat 2. Back through the center. 3. That's it. 4. And 5. We got it. 6. You're doing great. 7. We can go to 10. I know you can. 8. And 9. And 10. Back to center. Lower the knees down. Flip over for me. Bend your knees. Put your feet in line with the sit bones. Hands reach behind you. Fingers out to the side or pointed back. Just lift and lower the hips. Shoulders open. 2. And down. Push into the heels. 3. Pull those shoulders back as you lift. Look forward. 4. And 5. 3 more. 6. And lower down. 7. 1 more. 8. And come down. All right. Have a seat. Take your feet as wide as the mat again. And let's cool down. Let's stretch. Sitting tall, breathe in. Exhale, flex forward. Hold it. Just breathe. Feeling that posterior stretch. Head down. Shoulders relaxed. Nice deep breaths. And come back up. Now, take your legs a little wider. And then instead of rolling down, hinge. So chest comes forward. Everything comes forward. Now it's more of a hamstring stretch and an adductor stretch than a spine stretch. You want the spine long. Ooh, I'm dripping. Hope you are too. and come back up. Just fold your legs, put them in a comfortable position. Take one hand and reach across for the opposite knee, turn, and look over that shoulder for a nice rotation stretch. And just breathe, don't hold your breath. Come through the center and go to the other side. Just breathe. Come back to the center. We're going to go over to one side. Easy stretch through those obliques that we work so hard. Go to the other side. Come back up. Let's take a moment and just have love in our heart and hope in our heart. Take a breath. And exhale. And one more time. And exhale. And I want to thank you so much for joining me today. And I hope that if you can, you will donate. And I'm going to hand it back over to the Pilates TV team. Thank you so much for letting me join you for this workout.